I'm waiting on the Y. It's now 8:15 and I'm hoping that some fish will start moving, but there is one fish that's come up a couple of times under the trees over here. It's a tiny little dimple, and I suspect that it's not as small a fish as it might look. It seems to be moving a bit of water when it's rising, although it's just breaking the surface. And I'm going to see if I can't get it to take in a minute. I'm just waiting for it to come up a few more times. There's not a lot of activity at the moment, but if I can target one fish at a time, I should be able to get some dry fly action, and hopefully it'll help up a bit as the evening cools. It's been a very hot day, but I'm intrigued by this fish under the trees here. It looks like it could be a tiny little grayling, but I suspect that it isn't, so we're going to hopefully find out. I'm going to take you in some deeper water. I think might let you go. He made a really long run, so he's a bit knackered. First run was maybe 30 meters. Ow! That was my knee. Look after the fish, don't look after your knees. That is a really nice solid brown, wide brownie, that is. There's got to be close to, well, 19 inches. Make sure oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Pretty solid grayling. He's a bit tired because he swallowed the fly quite deep, and it took me a long time to get it out with the forceps. I'm just going to give him a bit of time to breathe, and he's been in the recovery net for a while, so hopefully he will be ready to go in a minute. Well, that was nice. He only came up a couple of times, but I knew he was there, and just kept on putting the dry over that area, and eventually came up. Another of those cases, a little tiny swirl, looks like a small fish, pretty good grayling actually. So one good brownie, one good grayling, I could almost go home, except I'm standing in paradise and I don't want to leave. So let's see what else we can find. Hopefully the fish will start moving in a minute. A smaller grayling, but he took a few bit of catching. I had to switch to a blue-winged olive to get him to come up for it. But he can go back now. We've done enough catching and enough filming. Well, I'm a happy man. It's been a bit quiet so far. There's a few decent sized mayflies coming off, but the fish don't seem interested in them. The ones that I'm seeing are focused on the midges. I've only seen 3 fish rise, and I've managed to catch each one of them. 2 really nice grayling. The last one, an absolute cracker, although he didn't help me trying to film him very much. He's a bit wriggly. And a superb trout. And I'm toying with the idea of either waiting to see if the fish rise a bit more, or just simply going home for a drink, because it's been such a good evening. Let's see if we can find another one. Maybe they'll start getting on the move. But what a lovely place to fish, and what a fantastic place to live. You're looking at a very happy me.